This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Next up, maybe the show stealer of the whole night. Mankind and Undertaker go 3 1/4 stars, according to Dave Meltzer, in an 18-minute and 21-second affair that has Mankind beating the Undertaker with the mandible claw. Now, this is important to recognize the context of this. The Undertaker has lost matches, but not a ton that are in convincing fashion, that are clear cut, that are clean, whatever sort of descriptor you want to use. There's usually some shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
And here is the write up from the Observer. Undertaker was more aggressive than usual since he was doing the job. A wild, stiff match with the only negative being that it went too long. Paul Bearer got it back. Finally, Bearer went to hit Mankind with the urn, but he moved and hit Undertaker. Mankind then used the claw and got the submission win. Fans were basically shocked by the finish. It's gutsy to have a babyface icon lose in such a convincing fashion, especially to a strong gimmick guy. But when they did it at WrestleMania 10 with Bret and Owen, it led to some of the rematches that drew the biggest houses in a long time. And that's going to be the case. You and I recently talked about Mankind's 96 and how his feud with The Undertaker really helped put him on the map. They're going to set the woods on fire. It's going to lead to the Undertaker Paul Bearer split just a couple of months after this. But this is sort of page one of an incredible rivalry between these two. Would we agree?
Well, the thing about it is that Undertaker knew where his bread was buttered. He knew that he had a potential great opponent for quite some time, and a fresh opponent, which is why we hired Mick to begin with. Undertaker needed new dancing partners. I find it somewhat ironic and a head scratcher. We can figure out ways to beat Undertaker. We can't figure out a way to beat Vader. We can't figure out a way to get Ahmed. You know, there's so many guys protected. And I think Taker probably was one of those guys that said, you know, what the hell are we doing? Nobody can lose. I'll show you how to lose. And it worked. And like you said, it launched a really good program.
Yeah.
That was ongoing for quite some time.
Go out of your way to watch this match. It's probably the show stealer. I understand Meltzer saying, it's probably a little long, and maybe it was, but it's really impressive when, you know, this guy debuted the day after WrestleMania. And now here we are getting a clean win over the Undertaker. Next.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.